also make a short round of questions? Yes.
I have several questions, but first one is for Professor Pencarelli. You explained very well the role of design thinking in the preparing the marketing, but and cited Steve Jobs that he also used this method, but he has another side. That the customers don't know what they want.
Yes.
And it is the base for Apple at all. And it is also replica for Ford, for example. He also told that if you ask the customer, they will ask for faster horses cars, not automobiles. But even though he built the biggest auto factory in the world on these times. And there are also examples like this, for example, like IBM, like Boeing. And we are also Europeans, and I think we must think like global players. And what is the role of such kind of marketing to found a new company? And I would like to. Can I ask a second question? I would like to ask Dr. Weltman, for example.
Nobody had a question?
For me, he's finished.
I have a lot of questions, but I
have 1 minute. Well, allora, I completely thank you for the observation. I completely agree with you because there is a big gap between marketing approach and also to real understanding of the needs of customers. I agree, because many times if we listen to people doesn't know what they want. They do know what they could improve the wellness and the quality of their life. So it's very important to be creative, to think in a long-term perspective, and also to discover new needs. In this sense, I think that the marketers or the market management and designer, the innovators should cooperate and work together in order to understand how to improve the quality of the life of the people, no? And this is very important, I think. And also, when the society become older, most of us knows the needs. Marketing knows the needs. Sometimes we have not the capability to realize a solution for people, for older people, for the society. And so the important is to create an organization that is innovating oriented, marketing oriented, and also sustainable from a point of view of profit and then society. So that's okay. But it is a very important topic because not always marketing is capable to understand well what the people want. Only listening people.
Thank you very much. And
Sure, precise if you want. Only if it's very short. Very short, you promise.
Hewlett-Packard, when I was a student, their professor gave them advice to start a company. not to be in administrative or in the other company, and they hear the advice of their professor and founded the first company in Silicon Valley. Do you think that using your method, your students will found the European Silicon Valley? I think I'm very short.
Okay. Well, it's really difficult to give a really short answer to that question. I think it's very well possible, yes. And by the way, the cases that I study, they range from design thinking to co-creation to living labs, and also startups were part of the case study. So one case study was about startups in a hospital setting, where students were encouraged to spend 3 entire days in the hospital without opening their mouth, only observing and trying to identify problems and opportunities for innovation. And they came with ideas that the doctors and the nurses could have never thought of. And sometimes the solutions were easy. Yeah.
Hi. I'm going to be very quick. My question is to Professor Koenigswell. It's not a question, by the way, it's kind of recommendation. I believe your work is based on an article of in 1998 called Welcome to the Experience Economy. And I believe also that most of the people don't understand this concept. I mean, even in the professional environment. And that's why it's a kind of framing, and you should make it very clear. I could explain this like a coffee shop. Costa, what does Costa sell? First it was the product, Costa sell coffee. Well, this was the framework, the framing. Second, it was the service. And now it is the experience. Clients are willing to pay 5 lefs for 1 coffee instead of 1, just to experience the atmosphere in Costa. And you can see the value is huge, it's something like 500%. But also it's very close, I mean the whole digital skills is very close concept to what is the marketing concept. And very few people understand in fact what is marketing also. Marketing is not to sell something. Most people think that they have a product and the marketer just makes his marketing's guru voodoo and try to sell this product. Is not the case. Normally the marketer try to find out what the customers needs, not want, needs, and to create that product to fulfill these needs. Okay, thanks.
But just a second, I agree. It's also many colleagues of mine in marketing management have some difficulty to understand this new trend of economy. The economy of experience is sometimes an abstract concept, but very practical. And every day we speak about eating experience, driving experience, learning experience. But in the experience is very important to insert raw materials, good services, and also the component of experience. Pioneer Gilmar also speaks about transformations. So people pay to be changed, no? So training for change. Also marketing costs. Many students say marketing is only communication. Also, for example, in the television, on the media, marketing is like communication. And they never speak about marketing as a way to understand consumers, to study consumers, to study needs. So marketing is something bad, or something only for business, for profit, something of negative. Many persons think this. Marketing is another thing. Marketing is to understand consumers and to try and to solve problems for people in a good way.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just want to add that yesterday we had a coffee, or a foreigner's guest had a coffee, and they received a fortune note together with the coffee, and there was a very big excitement around it, and it really showed that experience around product is a very nice thing. It's a very Bulgarian style. So if you go for a coffee in Bulgaria, you normally receive this fortune note, and it makes your day nicer, not just the coffee itself, but also the fortune itself. So we are we are asking for apologize that we were a bit late, but I think it was worth it. And now the second panel will take the floor. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, panel one, for killing the business in our time.